I'll make you feel like magic. Make you feel like something's in your eye. Hello tip stare, baby, a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you can try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone. I feel it in your tone, baby. Don't we can famous. Oh, leave me alone. Because today, oh, it's it. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You be thinking about the way I turn you on. What you see in the oasis in my pond. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. Say, ooh, who am I gonna make you feel like? Slim waist, got a face like moonlight, huh? You step into a new life. X left, so I knew I had to move right, huh? I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new vibe, huh? So let me show you what to do right. Yeah, yeah, let me show you like, watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I admit that you won't. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I admit that you won't. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You be thinking about the way I turn you on. What you see in the oasis in my pond. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Like the waters, I'm drowning into you. Like the heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. We're in all the colors, and all the colors in you. Let your colors shine the darkest night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Let just be the rise of the superstar. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. Dancing in
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Isn't it a real pleasure to be able to see the Dutchman...
Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Wolfsburg certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kane. Hakimi makes the interception. Very nicely done. He's in a good position. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, can he finish? He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, this is a great position. Chance, surely! It's in! Into the lead once more. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Chelsea take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball.
He's having a shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's shifting through the gears here. Serves up across. And it's claimed by the keeper. And here's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yes, ended up in no man's land. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Son Heung-min, he's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bastoni is there, and he can pick it up. Mbappe.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and...
Big chance! Goal! Wolfsburg! And the comeback is complete! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this...
And a chance! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a super smooth. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Great chance here from position A1. Koeman! Oh, the ball's... and again! Mbappe. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Great vision. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Wolfsburg clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3
Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Threads one in. Oh, this is from Mario. Fernandes. And we hit half-time. Chelsea are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Chelsea get the ball rolling in the second half. And it's Bellingham. That is good strength. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kane. Oh, that's super. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. And one more try! Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Such good technique.
He's got away. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
832.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Son Heung-min. Probing pass. Calafiori spots it and intercepts. Guardiola. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Donnarumma. And Bastoni. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Kane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitutions taking place.
He's going for goal! And he comes up trumps again. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lewandowski picks it up out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Calafiori. He's picked his way through. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, that's... Chance! They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cruyff looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Lewandowski. Wolfsburg have it back and can go again. And that could set him on his way. He is, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Calafiori. Aims beyond the defence. Good claim, no margin for error there. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Vinicius Junior. Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 3, Calafiori. Coming on the field, number 9, Gordon. Number
Ball's out,
18,
it'll be a throw-in again.
Scholes. Number 27, Silvestre.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Lewandowski. Alexis Sanchez. He has found the way through. And the shot! And the keeper... Oh, taken with style! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Chelsea may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
We're making music.
Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with nonsense, and I won't say it a second time, 'cause I lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions. I found myself in these days, the trouble with the truth.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kane. And here's Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver.
Fabian Ruiz! Fantastic from Fabian Ruiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are in front!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Number 18.
Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played. Kane charging forward, the ball at his feet. Big chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 14 minutes is
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Son Heung-min demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, look, there's the shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Crossed into the box. Cleared away. Haaland. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ah, he's given it away. He's through. It's one-on-one. That's going to go a long way. Just eases him off the ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Onlie. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. And Dijk wins the duel this time. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Onlie. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Kane. He's got away. Kane. Nice control. And it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo caresses it through. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Kane. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Onlie. Now it's De Bruyne. That is good alertness. That's beautifully weighted. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Fernandez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Olise. Oh, such a clever touch. And the first 45 minutes are up. Chelsea are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No,
Hello,
well, the
everybody,
pickings
and please
certainly
join
have been
me
rich in this
wishing a
first half.
happy wedding anniversary for one
What
of
a
our
good
fan club
half.
members.
They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Second period then underway. Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Fernandez. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. Fabian Ruiz. Fernandez is the guilty party there. And it's De Bruyne. DiMarco. DiMarco got a long way forward to join the attack. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a throw. Stood up well to him there. Son Heung-min. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Out for a throw. Now it's Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Son Heung-min. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Olise. Olise pinches it off him. They get a throw in. And it's played in. He gets big. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Now it's De Bruyne.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this
Mbappe.
chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
8, Messi.
Barcelona go
Coming
into
on
the lead.
field, number 11.
Di Marco.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 17. Sanchez. Substitutions taking place.
Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That could spell trouble. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Kane. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Son Heung-min. And he's whipped and across. He's got full. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sanchez with the short one. Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Searching pass he's played there. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And here's Musiala, and he shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bastoni. And it's Sanchez. And Caicedo. Akanji. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Kane. Kane powering forward here. Alexander-Arnold. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And he is going into that little black book. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Kane in with the challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Caicedo.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Fernandes. Kane. Bellingham.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board
time.
is 3. And this is Mohamed Salah. He has found a way through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Haaland really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 14,
Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo.
Coming on the field.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night.
Stack this bread, let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's teasing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make your people proud. Gotta make all my people proud, so I put in the time every day of the week. I'm a star in the sky, they can see my shine, so I ain't been doing up hide and seek. Wanna move mumsy out of the ends, I've still got family back in Niger. Ain't got time for the online beef, so I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance. Live every day like it's your last. Ain't got time to be doing complacent. Hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes, I live one life, I can't waste time, that's why. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud. It's clear that your ever loving is coming from the heart. I never had anyone else to call on. It's clear that you're ever loving, I knew it from the start. I opened my heart inside, was all gone. I never thought anyone else could be my friend. I'm loving you every day up until the end. It's clear that you're ever loving, it's coming from the heart. It's clear that you're ever loving, you'll never be apart. Guess you are the real love, real love. That you feel love, real love. Guess you are
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Kukçu. Bastoni does well to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. Now the cross. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Referee's given a throw. Akanji. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Messi.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there.
Could be danger here. Now the ball's gone astray. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Can he get onto this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And that's caused a worry or two. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. He's got away. Lovely feet. It's gone for a throw-in. Bellingham. Caicedo. Akanji. He's looking wide. That is good strength. Kukçu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Big chance! One-on-one! He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Messi! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Shot a goal!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. And Fernandes. No, he is not giving anything away. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Kane. Kukçu. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Kane. Nicely spread. Messi. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. Bellingham. And it's Caicedo. And it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
David Villa picks it up out wide. And he's had it nicked away. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello attendees, this
Reflections on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Played out to the left flank. Hoisted it. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Messi. Van Dijk. That is ended up in no man's land. Lewandowski knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Pass somewhat off target. Pass is just off target. Now he's off and running. Now it's Park Ji-sung. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. And it's Xabi Alonso. Tries to play it through. Drilled in low. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. It's a searching pass.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Son Heung-min. Showing good feet. 60 minutes played. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. He's on it, can he get away? Takes a shot! He's scored! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 18, Erling Haaland.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
And it's Messi. Messi. And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Bellingham picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has put paid to that. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 74 minutes is number 10, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, can they get it back? Great challenge, time to perfection. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold picks it up now. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them. And
Haaland. And a chance! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside.
Well, this does not look promising.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
For Barcelona.
Terrible error,
After
duly
83
punished.
minutes,
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's Kane! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Gets a good foot in there. He could be in here.
6
Ruben
out of
Neves.
minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bellingham. Great vision. Now it's Haaland. And he's got the beating of his man. Just the keeper to beat! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, that's called taking one for your team.
Ruben Neves! Oh, almost a 6th. Caicedo. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Messi. Kim Min-jae clears it away. Taken back almost at once. He's in a great position here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying.